الله وبركاته. Today we are going to learn about masculine and regular plural. So we are just going to work with the masculine and how can we change it to the plural form. So the plural form here, it is called جمع المذكر السالم. What does it mean? Meaning a regular plural. What does it mean a regular plural? Meaning the ending of the plural form of the noun is the same. Let's see. For example, here we have a cook. In Arabic, we call طباخ. طباخ. طباخ meaning a cook. If I wanted to say the cook, I would say الطباخ. So طباخ means a cook. If I'm talking about many cooks, so I would say cooks. In Arabic, to change the singular masculine to the plural form, if it's a regular plural, I insist about a regular plural, masculine regular plural, I will just add واو ونون. See here with the singular I have طباخ. For the plural I added واو ونون. Now I would say طباخون. طباخون. في هنري فورد يوجد عدة طباخون. In Henry Ford College, there are many cooks. Let's see another example. See how it's easy? Here we have غائب. غائب. It means an absent. An absent. So غائب is an indefinite masculine noun. It's singular, right? If I wanted to talk about many absence, here I will add just see here غائب, I will just add a واو والنون. غائبون. غائبون. Let's have another example. ماهر. ماهر. ماهر means an expert or a skillful. If I would like to talk about many, three or more, in English, I will just add an S. If I'm talking about the noun expert, skillful because it's an adjective, I won't add anything. In Arabic, we will add واو ونون. ماهر becomes ماهرون. I have something to say. See here, ماهر, it ends with two dhamma or one dhamma. So if it's the case, the plural form, I must add a واو ونون. So the واو ونون replace the dhamma or the two dhamma. Let's have another example. مخلص. مخلص. Sincere. Or sincere here in English is an adjective. But in Arabic, مخلص, it can be an adjective or a noun. But it is a masculine singular noun. If I would like to talk about three or more sincere people in Arabic, I would just add the واو والنون. So here we have those nouns, we call them regular. Why they are regular? Because their plural is the same. So here you see مخلصون. مخلصون, we just add واو ونون. It doesn't mean that all masculine singular nouns in Arabic, when we change them to the plural, we add the waw and noon. No, we have a different case that we will cover the next week maybe. But for this week, we are just focusing on masculine and irregular plural, which we call in Arabic جمع المذكر السالم. جمع meaning plural, مذكر meaning masculine, السالم meaning regular. سالم meaning regular, meaning we add the same thing. Okay, we have another example. مسافر, a traveler. مسافر. It's plural, مسافرون مسافرون. Keep in mind that in Arabic we have singular, we have dual when we talk about two, and we have plural. So now this week we are only covering masculine and irregular plural. So these are masculine plural, masculine irregular plural. They are not for feminine. We have another example. Muslimun, Muslimun, meaning a Muslim. The plural becomes Muslimuna. Now you are going to ask me, how about if we have, instead of two dhamma, we have fatha? We did not cover it today, but if you can see sometimes muhandisan, it exists. It depends on its place in a sentence and it depends in its grammar. So if you see muhandisan, we cannot say muhandisuna, but we are going to say muhandisina, muhandisina. Instead of adding the waw and noon, we will add the ya and noon. But for you, try to make your sentences, if you have to make sentences with the dhamma, so the plural will become waw and noon. So for you to have this kind of examples, you must start your sentence with this noun, or if it's a verb, it also has to be with the dhamma, and for the plural we will add the waw and noon. So we have muwaddif, muwaddafun, muwaddafun meaning an employee. The plural becomes muwaddafuna. Najihun meaning successful. Najihun becomes najihuna. Hadirun becomes hadiruna. Sahafiyun becomes sahafiyuna. Siniyun, from China, a Chinese, becomes siniyuna. Muta'allimun, a student, becomes muta'allimuna. And here we have words that you already saw. Misriyun, misriyuna, or misriyina. And here the ya wa noon, it depends. So if the singular I have misri becomes misriyuna or misriyina. An American becomes amrikiyuna if it's dhamma, but if it's fatha or a kasra, we will put amrikiyina. Again, the singular form of a noun for the irregular noun, masculine and irregular plural, if it's a noun that start in a sentence, that the sentence start with it, it will have a dhamma. When it's plural, it will become waw wa noon. But if we have a fatha here, it will be a ya wa noon. Hope this is helpful, and thank you very much and have a good week.